For thousands of years, we spent the vast majority of our days in nature. Even when our shelter improved, being indoors all the time was less than ideal until air conditioning and heating technology became widely available. Tribal humans had to go outside and talk to their neighbors every day, out of necessity. They had to trade resources, sell goods, and participate in local affairs. Even the most specialized individuals still likely shared their work with others. Even after tribal societies started forming bigger communities and specializing into more niche professions, they still had tight-knit networks of people talking and working together every day. People got to know each other, for better or worse. It's kind of like living on a third-floor apartment with no elevator. You might not want to climb the stairs every day, but they improve your overall fitness regardless. For 99% of human history, going outside was not an option. It wasn't until recently that someone could feasibly live their entire life indoors. Electricity may well be the single most important advancement in human history. Since the light bulb, our technological progress has been exponential. But even the rapid progress during the Industrial Revolution doesn't compare to the leaps and bounds forward due to a single new technology, the Internet. The Internet has changed everything, for better or worse. We are technically more connected than ever before, but statistics paint a completely different story. The marriage rate has been cut in half since the 1950s, and more Americans report feeling lonely than ever before. Third spaces are only getting more expensive, and more people than ever would rather stay at home on the internet. We were not ready for social media. We were never supposed to be able to control people's perceptions of our lives. And scrolling through hundreds of these perfectly tailored highlight reels can do damage to developing brains. I still remember how I felt the first time I ever saw a friend of mine post a selfie. What possessed him to want to post a picture of his face? No other substance than that. There was no memory to capture, no achievement to celebrate, no friends to share the moment with. I understand how alien I must sound, but there is a certain vain purpose at the center of uploading our lives. We're so concerned with how others perceive us. And yes, we have always been concerned with how others perceive us. But this did not always take the center stage like it has for so many. It truly breaks my heart to see how many young people are getting on social media these days earlier than ever. Some grow up with a broken sense of self-confidence due to a warped image of reality that's been carefully curated by the cutthroat and consumerist algorithms of Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Others get absorbed into the masses of social media influencers, doing whatever it takes to appear a certain way. I feel extremely lucky that me and my friends didn't grow up with smartphones. Sometimes it feels like we were the last generation that spent most of our free time outside. Too many parents are replacing outside time with iPad time and not realizing how much they're socially and emotionally crippling their children. And these children who grow up with social handicaps have no lifelines in modern society when they must venture out into the world. Even things like cars have contributed to the loneliness in our modern societies. The roads of old used to be full of people walking, bikers, horse-drawn carriages, and the occasional car. Now, everyone has their own isolated environment that they're completely in control of. It may be more convenient and advanced, but is it truly better for us? That is the question we need to start asking ourselves when we innovate. We need to start building things that aim to make genuine human connection widespread. And most importantly, don't ever give up. You never know how things can change.